Hey, what is up everybody? Magical Memories Travel, and we are back. And today, we're at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Are you excited?
I am very excited.
See, we went to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, me for the first time a year ago, but her, she's been here, how many times?
Maybe 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
We discovered a new ride last time called Verbolten that we liked, but today we are gonna be riding Pantheon, which is the newest coaster here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg to open. I believe it was within the year. So we're very excited. We have the all-you-can-eat food pass, so we're going to be going around and trying all the different foods around Busch Gardens Williamsburg, riding all the rides. I have my GoPro and a wrist mount, so you guys will get POVs on the roller coasters. So it's going to be something I've never tried before. She's got a Mickey Mouse fan for the heat. It's really woodsy, really beautiful here.
It's
just like,
nice.
I know, it's just like Dollywood. If you guys enjoy the content, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Follow us on social media at magical.memories.travel. Let's go along for the travel.
Let's go.
Just like when we went to Dollywood, it is just beautiful and woodsy here. Now, this park is kind of set up sort of like Epcot. They've got different countries, and the first country you're going to start off in, I believe the first country is Germany, isn't it? Or it's England. It's England, I think. So we're going to walk in right to the entrance, and yeah, we're going to get this journey started. So your first section of the park is going to be England. It's really reminiscent of the England pavilion in Epcot. It's literally, it's bigger. It's set up a lot bigger. They do have an emporium.
Let's go.
So the emporium is right over here. Let's go check out some of the merchandise that they have inside the emporium for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Huh? They might have some Hollow Scream merch. I don't know, but Hollow Scream doesn't start until September 9th. So, yeah, this is their 2022 shirt. I like it. I like it a lot. Very, very nice. They have some 2022 mugs. This shirt is going to be $26.99. Ooh, this Busch Gardens Williamsburg shirt is nice, but is that the adult and that's the kids?
I can fit in the kids.
I like that a lot, too. It doesn't have a price on it. I mean, I can make the dad joke. I guess it's free. Disapproving of any dad joke. So here are some of the shirts for all of the rides that they have. From the Loch Ness Monster, I really like that shirt, to Griffin. Pantheon, I love the Pantheon shirt. They have Alpengeist, Apollo's Chariot, Loch Ness again.
This is something that Carpetbagger would get.
Yeah, that is something that Carpetbagger would wear. Carpetbagger, head over to Busch Gardens Williamsburg and go ahead and get this. But look at the retro shirts that they have. The Loch Ness, Apollo's Chariot, and Pantheon and Griffin shirts. I like those a lot. They look like old posters for rides at an amusement park. They have the fireplace running here inside of the gift shop. Well, Natalie, you said, do they do pin trading? Yes, they do. I know, but look at this.
I want this one.
That's crazy. I did not know Busch Gardens does pin trading, but hey, now you know. All 2 trades per guest per day. That's real. That's really different.
I don't know what's good and what's not good because I like so many of them.
I know. I kind of like that one.
See, I like this one, but this could be like the most lame one for all I know.
Looks like something from McDonald's.
I want this one. I want this one.
Yeah, there is a lot of interesting pins. Guys, leave in the comment section below if you know what pins are good, if you've ever pin traded at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Ooh, there's one for Gladiator's Gauntlet right there. This is really cute. Gordon the Friendly Dragon shirt. It's like, I guess, the Busch Gardens Williamsburg mascots.
That's the dragon that I always take a picture with as a kid.
And is that
the same one?
Okay. So his name is Gordon.
Gordon.
We have found their pin trading section here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. They just started pin trading in 2019. So this is a recent thing. So I don't think they were doing it when we were here last.
Well,
oh, wait, no, it was last year, but we didn't even like kind of see it. So, I mean, look at all these cool pins.
Is this supposed to be like Chance and Jack?
Yeah, there's a lot of, is that Dark Castle?
I don't think so. That's all Hollow Scream stuff.
Yeah, okay, so, interesting.
I wonder if they're cheaper than Disney.
Who knows? Let's look at one.
$8.99.
$8.99, that's not bad.
Because the cheapest one is $9.99.
Do they have like a pin pack, maybe? Yeah, they have like, yeah, they have some mystery pin packs. How many? Contains 2 random pins.
For $28 for 2.
Interesting. So yeah, they have a lot of interesting pin selections here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. So when I say this pavilion is huge, I mean it's huge. That's the entrance all the way down there, and it already extends all the way over here. Your England Pavilion in Epcot would have like ended there. But you do have a representation of what I believe is Big Ben. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to check on that. So we are gonna go to all the park villages. That's the confectionery. That's right over here. That smells very good. So we're gonna go try and get on some roller coasters.
Maybe we should get our first dining thing since we can't get anything for what, 2 hours?
For an hour, it's every hour. We're gonna go ahead and check out the Highland Stables. We'll go and check out all the horses that are in here. Oh, this one's giving himself a scratch. Look at them. And they all have their names. This is Dakota. Yes. Horseshoes. Axel's not over here. And then we have Eddie. And Eddie's right over here as well. So these are all the beautiful Clydesdales that they have here inside of the park. And let me see, I do believe they have something over here. Let me go ahead and give it a check. Ah, there's the missing horse. You can get pictures with the horse, or you can pay for a picture with the amazing Clydesdales that they do have here at the park. Your Busch Gardens pin trading locations are going to be marked by these little markers outside of the stores. So we're going to go ahead and see where their pin board is. I do not see it, but this is actually a cute little shop with 2 entrances. Well, there's, oh, so this is, okay, so I guess this is what they mean by pin trading. There might be only 1 pin trading board, and you can buy trading pins in each gift shop.
You can take a look at my lanyards.
So they don't do pin trading boards at the gift shops, but they do pin trading lanyards.
Yep.
Old Disney style.
Yes,
version.
old Disney style. I like it. I like it a lot. That's really cool. Thank you so much. You can actually walk across the train tracks here, so they do close this off whenever the train tracks do go down. And at one point, I'm not sure if it's still running, but they have a Skyliner that goes all the way up and disappears into the trees. So as we're walking past Escape from Pompeii, which is a really cool dark ride slash water ride that's reminiscent of Escape from Atlantis, but outside they actually have something that Disney World used to have, and it's boats, Jungle Cruise style. You can actually drive these boats. I want to do this later on today if I can get a video of it, but this looks really cool. So we saw a video of them pulling them out of the water with a big net, but we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get this. Is somebody coming down? I want to see if we can get a splash down. Here they go. And down they go. So we have the swinging boat right over here. Oh, yes. That's really fun. We have some hot air balloons right here. Something that's really fun. It's called the Little Balloons. This is supposed to be Greece, I believe. Correction, Italy. So we're gonna be walking into the Italy section, which again, this is a little bit bigger than the Italy section over in Epcot, but still just as cool to see. And we're gonna be heading over to the Marcos Polos Cafe or Restaurante, I really can't remember, but they have pizza and flatbreads and paninis and such. So we're gonna get a little bit of food before we head on over to Pantheon. Marcos Polos Marketplace. So we do have the all-day dining, and it's not every hour, it's every 90 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a look at the menus. So we have an entree section with chicken parmesan, spaghetti, kids spaghetti and meatballs. The chicken parmesan is 13, spaghetti is 10, kids spaghetti is 9. They do have a side of breadsticks as well. Your artisan flatbreads, you have a pepperoni flatbread for $14.99, your cheese flatbread, a meatball sub, both $13.99, $15.99 for a spinach, tomato, and artichoke flatbread. Then you have your salads, Mediterranean salad, Greek salad, and Asian chicken salad, $11.99 for the top two, and the Asian chicken salad is $14.99. And then you have your entrees. You have your rotisserie beef and half a rotisserie chicken. Half a rotisserie chicken's more at $17.99. Rotisserie beef is $15.99, and then your sides are roasted potatoes and roasted vegetables, both at $14.99. And then you have an Asian section with a Mongolian sampler with Mongolian beef, orange chicken, signature sauce served with vegetables. I think that might be what we're doing here. And then they have each their own, a Mongolian beef and an orange chicken, and then they have some kids meals. So those are going to be $16.99 for the sampler, and then $15.99 for each their own. And then they also have a vegetable lo mein. Okay, so this is from Marcos Polo's Marketplace. We got the Mongolian sampler, which comes with Mongolian beef, Mongolian chicken, and orange chicken, vegetables, and either lo mein or fried rice. And with the all-day dining, you get dumplings, as well as a sauce, and you get a drink. Now, you can either choose a side or a dessert. It's up to you. So we thought this was the best thing for your money. Now, I'm gonna have Natalie explain something that she just figured out.
So we got the all-day dining at a discount like a month ago when we bought the tickets, and it's around like what, 40-50 bucks for all-day dining. We got it for $35 online ahead of time, and this entire meal was $28. So we're only $7 away from making our money back, and the next meal is probably going to be around the same price. So we'll already be well over in just 2 meals.
It's perfect. It's going to work out perfectly. So we're going to give you guys a review of this. So let's grab a fork. Let's do...
I'm trying this first.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do a dumpling first.
Why not?
Why not?
It's very hot out here, so I have my fan.
Ready? Not enough bad. That's a spicy sauce. Ooh.
I like the crispiness.
They are very crispy. They are sitting under warmers for you to just kind of like go ahead and grab.
They're not that warm though right now.
Mm-mm.
But they're good.
But still very good. I mean, I'm sure you can ask for warmer, but still, spicy sauce, really good dumplings. They're nice and crispy. The meat's very cooked on the inside, spiced well. I like it. So now we're moving on to the main event. It's the entrees. Let's take your... let's do an orange chicken. Now, they look like little orange chicken meatballs. I'm gonna see if I can get a little close up like that. There we go. Yeah, that's the stuff. So, there we go.
I do like them. They're spicy.
Very orangey. The orange is really prominent. It's not like No Panda Express, but the orange is very, very prominent. I like it. Let's move on to Mongolian beef.
You know spicy?
I'm not too sure. Maybe.
Let me know.
Put the put that right there. All right. So Mongolian beef. Ooh.
Is it spicy?
Mm-mm. That's very good. It's very tender. I like it a lot. What do you feel?
I like it.
Very, very good. It falls apart.
It's a little on the drier side. A little.
But I think because it's been sitting in the juice of all of the meat, it's still a little juicy.
This feels juicier already, just sticking my fork in.
The mango, ooh, hold on.
Oh yeah. That one's better.
This chicken must have come out fresh. Because this is very juicy. It literally, as soon as you bite into it, it's like butter and it's hot.
The orange chicken, it really does smack you in the face with the orange the second you bite into it. So I'd say this one is my favorite, then the orange, then the Mongolian. This is good.
I like I like orange and anything citrus, but this is very good, the Mongolian chicken.
What's this one?
Mongolian chicken.
What's that one?
Mongolian beef.
Oh, yeah, I like that one than that.
Mongolian chicken is better than the Mongolian beef. And then the second would have to be the orange chicken. And then Mongolian beef last. So if you were to choose anything, if you were to get your family the all-day dining, now, we're 2 people eating off of one all-day dining. This is a lot of food.
I could not eat all that myself.
No, you're not going to finish it. So if you're a couple coming here, just buy one ticket with the all-day dining, save your money, and share your plates. Because not only
you're going to be throwing it some away.
Yeah, not only is it kind of cute and a cute date idea to share a plate, but it's going to save you money in the long run.
Because you can eat like this and pick up your broccoli and things and just...
The lo mein, yeah.
It doesn't look amazing.
It's okay. I mean, go ahead, try it.
I just like lo mein that has more sauce on it. It looks a little bland. But I haven't tried it yet. So I can't judge it yet. I'm not good at
it doesn't have much of a taste.
It looks bland.
But
I'm struggling to swirl it around.
there you go. It's
kind of dry.
It's a little spicy. Now they do have edamame here.
No, that is, I think those are...
Or snap peas, sorry.
Yeah.
Snap peas. Okay. Okay, so all in all, how would you rate the Marco's Polos Marketplace Asian food? How would you rate that?
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that's solid.
Yeah.
7 out of 10. It's not over the top. It's not the best. I'm excited for the Germany restaurant.
That is the best one. Oh my
and the
gosh,
Trapper's SmokeHouse. There's a SmokeHouse here. So
we're gonna do all 3.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun, and we're just gonna go around to the little ones because there's like a French fry place, and there's a pretzel place and a beer place that you can go to. The beer's not included, unfortunately, but I wish it was. They do have a cocktail experience here for how much?
50.
50 bucks a person, so $100 if you want a cocktail experience.
I don't know if he mentioned it already, but it's not every hour, but it's every 90 minutes.
I did.
That you can get food, so every hour and a half. So we have about an hour and 18 minutes.
And that's one ride or 2.
Yeah.
So after we go on 2 rides, we'll be at another restaurant. So we'll see where we're at. But next, we're going to go ahead and hit Pantheon. So we're going to see you on Pantheon. At one point in time, they did have performances going on out here on the stage. I do see a grand piano covered by a tarp and I think a smaller piano right next to that, but this is inside of the Italy pavilion. I don't know specifically what performance was on the stage. I do have to look this up, and I will tell you guys, or I will just put it kind of just down there below so you guys will know. So here is the track for Verbolten, and they repurposed part of the Big Bad Wolf track, or I do believe so, but that's where Big Bad Wolf used to be. Now where Verbolten is. We're gonna go ahead and check out Pantheon. I believe Pantheon is this way. We'll check on the map, so we'll make sure we're going the right way.
Yeah.
So there's actually boat rides that you can go on here in Busch Gardens Williamsburg. So I don't think we're gonna be hitting those boat rides today, but there's Loch Ness with its amazing double loop that you can go through. We're actually gonna be going on Verbolten right now. It's a little bit of change of plans because Pantheon is actually back that way. So we don't wanna move down that way. So we're just gonna continue moving forward and go on Verbolten, and then we can backtrack to Pantheon if we would like. Now we'll be entering the Germany section of everything. You can tell by the Oktoberfest, the music. This is a place where I believe you can get the pretzels at, right over here. So that's part of our all-day dining. Verbolten's entrance is right here to the left. And I think Verbolten, the line's nothing. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. But look at this crashed car right over here outside in front of Verbolten. These are the tours of the Black Forest. And that's the whole story of the Verbolten roller coaster. It's the story of the Black Forest. So we're gonna see about the lockers and everything and then head on the attraction. Just take a look. All the vines have just overgrown everything inside. It's inside the car. Just look at all of that. That's really cool. So going inside of the attraction, you are actually going inside of a tourist center. And this tourist center is supposed to be for the tours of the Black Forest. And they're gonna take you on your tour, and they're gonna give you a little car, and you can put all of your luggage and stuff in here. This is where you get your tickets. And just take a look at all the cool stuff. And this is a really, really cool like queue. I love this. What's up? See all this cool stuff, and this is a walk-on. Like when we came here last, this was just filled with people, and now you're just right on. You can see the car waiting in the station, and here, oh, I didn't notice that last time, but here is where all of the plants from the Black Forest have overrun this office, and now you're ready to get on your tour of the Black Forest. Most every queue here at Busch Gardens is an outdoor queue, but I do like the fact that this is set up like a fuel station. You do have in the background all of your luggage carts coming right on in, and then that is the load station. So once we get up to the load station, I'll get a video of that. As this car rolls out of the station, we have our next car waiting for us. We did want to get blue. It's very sad that we did not get blue, but we are gonna get the one that said Wolf Crossing. So we're gonna see there are different themes that happen. I believe there are 3 or 4 different themes. So we're gonna see which one we get. We're gonna try and ride this multiple times today before we leave to see if we can get more than one theme. So here's our chariot. Here we go. And we're off.
Round dose.
Round number 2 on Verbolten, already 2. There we go. And here comes the first launch right inside. It's gonna be a little dark. Woo! The face. Creepy face. Now for you people who've ridden Hagrid's before, this is a drop track. Oh, that's really awesome. Here we go. Oh! Oh my gosh. Here we go. And a launch. Woo! All right. And right over the rickety bridge. There we go. Hanging off and down. Woo! And they take your picture. And here we are at the end of the attraction. I think that was really fun. How do you feel? She's got wind blowing here. Let me see if I can throw this guy around. Wow. That's a 2-minute and 14-second long attraction. So much fun. So something that they don't tell you, which I experienced this and I don't want any other vloggers or anybody else trying to just film their ride to experience this, you do have to, at the front of the park, get a camera card in order to bring your camera on. Because nobody told us that, and we almost got kicked off the ride, but they just took the camera, put it in a cubby, and we were able to ride. But the supervisor is being fantastic and bringing us a camera card so we can sign it. Just make sure you go get that. I believe at guest services up at the front of the park. So yeah, camera card in order to ride the attractions. And there's our picture right there, me holding up the GoPro. Really funny. So actually, that little bit of a negative kind of turned into a positive in our minds because we ended up getting to go on the attraction twice in the front row. They were very, very nice and very accommodating. So the team over at Verbolten today on Wednesday, the 24th of August, your team was amazing. Very, very amazing. And the supervisor was awesome as well. He came over, he brought the card, and he let us go back on the front of attraction without having to wait in the line that really extended past what was a walk-on. So right now we're gonna go into the Daus Festhaus and get some German food. If anyone has been into the Germany pavilion in Epcot and have eaten at Beer Garden, this is very, very reminiscent of Beer Garden, as well as they even do a show right on the inside of Daus Festhaus, right in the middle, just like in the Germany pavilion. Now, right now, I do think it's country music, which doesn't really kind of fit in the whole Germany pavilion kind of esque thing. But right there in the middle is the entire stage. They do have some sort of a setup for Hollow Scream that they are going to be doing. But we are going to take you through the entire menu. They even have a gift shop on the inside. She's in the air condition and still using a fan, and it glows.
I'm having
all the cold air. So we're gonna go inside, give you guys an overview of the menu. We did eat here last time. We did not eat at the Marco Polos marketplace the last time. So this is something that we've tried before, but we didn't try the other. So here is your menu selection for the Daus Festhaus. We're gonna get the German sampler. The German sampler is $20 and we only needed 7 to break even. So we have now spent technically more than we paid for our all-day dining deal. We'll add it up all at the entire end of the our trip here today, but yeah, we know we've already spent a little bit more. So the German sampler comes with roasted chicken, bratwurst, knockwurst, and corned beef, which is a fantastic little trio. You can also get pizza and hot corned beef sandwiches, Daus Festhaus salad, German chef salad, and the sides they have mozzarella sticks, fried pickles. They have mac and cheese as a side, waffle fries, pretzel bites, which weren't that good the last time we had them, but we could possibly try them again, maybe. And some desserts like pudding, chocolate chip cookies, and featured fruit. So here is our food. This is the German sampler. This is the chicken, the bratwurst, knockwurst, and the corned beef. All the other stuff is like underneath. There's the bratwurst and the knockwurst and sauerkraut and stuff. And then we got a chocolate cake. Just look at that giant chocolate cake. This is gonna be really good. And we also got a Sprite. So this is our spread. In total, this was $37.
38.
38. This
and
is
we're at 66, but spent 35.
But spent 35 for the pass. So we've already doubled.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost double.
This is kind of crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. All right, so now it's time to kind of dig into everything. Let's get this chocolate cake off to the side, and let's start with the whole entree. Did we even get napkins?
No.
That's fun. So no napkins, but it's fine. We got this. You want to start with the corned beef? Right here.
Sure.
Yeah. So grab your fork.
Oh my gosh. I don't like corned beef.
You've had corned beef before.
I'll have a little piece.
Mm. It's good.
It reminds me of something.
What does it remind you of?
I can't figure it out.
That's a potato. They have au gratin potatoes here.
Potato.
I'm glad we caught that on camera. She dropped her potato here.
It turned into a pair of lips.
Here,
look.
go. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So just go ahead and grab another potato. These potatoes are slippery. What the heck?
They fall right off the fork.
It's just
So
it's funny.
when I tell you this potato turned into a pair of lips, that's what it looks like. It's like smiling at us.
But that's good. It's covered in like a mustard sauce. That's
and
interesting.
a fly.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, you get more of the sauce once you kind of like dig in the potatoes.
Yeah. Those kids are having fun.
You know what? Do you want to switch sides since you're left-handed?
I'd be smart.
This is what's with you. There we go. That's so much better.
It does make it more complicated when one person's left-handed.
Yeah, we didn't think that went through at the start of it. So
no.
Let's actually. I'm gonna cut in half the knockwurst.
I think we need another plate.
Why is that?
It's all falling on. What is this?
Oh, that's red cabbage. All right. You have a piece?
That's my favorite.
You broke your fork, I think, no?
No, it's the skin so thick.
It's the skin, yeah. All right.
It's always my favorite out of the whole thing. It's so good.
Such good German sausage here. Like, this?
Look how thick the skin is.
This in Beer Garden. I don't know. She likes her Beer Garden.
Beer Garden's a lot better.
It is. But like, as far as like similar food, they're kind of neck and neck. Similar quality. I don't know.
They offer all of this at Beer Garden.
They do. They offer everything at Beer Garden. Now we're going to dig into the bratwurst. The bratwurst is a bit softer than the knockwurst. It's a bit of a softer, get some sauerkraut in there. Get a little sauerkraut, a little sausage. And here's the bratwurst. Here. Just like that. I'm gonna get you a little cross section. I mean, I already kind of chewed, but that's the knockwurst. It's all right.
The best sauerkraut we'll ever find is at Beer Garden. But
That's very good.
It's good here too. It's warm. The fly agrees. He likes it.
Yes. We didn't experience any fly issues the last time we were here. But
Just one.
I'm gonna dig into those potatoes one more time. Make sure it doesn't slip off.
Good.
Yeah, we're gonna do a red cabbage.
The crunch it makes when you get the fork in there.
Now this, I'm gonna do this with my hands because look at this piece of chicken. Like, this is a giant piece of chicken. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut this guy down off by the wing. Oh, wow. It's all perfectly cooked on the inside and everything. We're just gonna shave.
And the flies just walking around your little stand.
Just some pieces off. Just like that. I don't care. Let's do it. That's good. So I've taken a bite of the chicken. Now Natalie's gonna take a bite of the chicken. I think the chicken's good. I mean,
Yeah, it's chicken.
it's tender. It's a little,
You think it's dry?
yes and no.
I don't think it's that dry. I think it's good.
The Mongolian beef was drier.
Yeah.
It was. But as far as the sausage is very juicy. The snap, I mean,
He thought I broke my fork.
I know,
because it's so loud.
the snap on the knockwurst, it's just a pop as soon as you bite into it. And some people love that kind of sausage.
That's my favorite.
So with everything, red cabbage, the au gratin potatoes, a whole mound of sauerkraut like right in the middle.
Oh, guinea.
Look at that giant mound of sauerkraut left.
Ooh.
I'm gonna dive into some more of this red cabbage right over here. I mean,
I love sauerkraut.
red pickled cabbage is great. I mean, this whole dish compared to the first dish that we tried, what dish do you like better? This one? Yeah.
I just like this kind of food better anyways.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this meal for people coming and just not trying every food, but only wanting to try one thing, or a family member wanting to try one thing.
Beer garden, say beer garden's a 10, this would be an 8.5.
Okay, that's a fair rating. I give it 8.5. I mean,
it's not too far under with the quality comparison, you know.
The atmosphere comparison too.
Yeah, I like it in here. It's nice and cool. It's a good spot when you're here in the heat to come and just
kind of chill out
and cool off a little bit. It's hot outside, but we haven't experienced too much heat because we've been in a lot of shade today.
We have.
So it hasn't been too bad yet. It's 2:20, so it's not at the hottest part of the day yet.
No,
but
it's not
going to get too much worse than it is.
So we're gonna go ahead, eat our dessert, and we're gonna head over to Pantheon for sure after this. Get on Pantheon, and then
we'll just end up somewhere else.
and then get on some other coasters and try some other food. We're gonna get over to that SmokeHouse before the end of the day to try their food. But we're gonna push this stuff aside so we can get our dessert. Find your cleanest fork maybe so we can try this dessert.
Look at the shiny thing.
I know, but look at the big hunk of cake it is. I mean, wow.
This thing's heavy.
Let's see if I can turn up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, now put it closer.
So this is normally $6.99.
It is.
If you don't have the all-day dining. But get the all-day dining because we spent almost double already.
Literally.
For just one all-day dining.
Let's dive right into this guy. I'm gonna go straight in. I'm gonna go all the way top to bottom.
I've had this before many times in the
past.
There we go. It's always my go-to.
There's that cake.
That's how I remember it.
So rich.
It is.
It's very, very good though. I mean,
it's a darker chocolate.
It is.
Which I'm allergic to.
Slightly.
So I might start sneezing. But I still eat it anyway. I feel the tickle in my nose.
This is
eating rich chocolate.
Not a it's not a bad chocolate cake. Look at the cross section here. Right in the middle. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of like
this thick.
This chocolate goodness and this ganache at the top. Like it's a thick. Look at that.
It's hard to separate. It's really, really thick and rich.
Oh my gosh.
It's nice.
It's a very, very. If you're a chocolate person, like.
I don't know how much I can handle though.
This is the way to go.
It's so much.
Oh, wow, it's rich.
It's yummy.
So that chocolate cake, 1 to 10, as far as desserts.
8.5.
Really? That's just because it's a childhood thing for you? Is that the only reason why?
I like chocolate cake a lot, and I feel like you can't find really good chocolate cakes in theme parks.
Not really, but this is a good chocolate cake.
You know? Normally it's kind of like dry and crappy, but this one's actually good. It's like Publix quality.
It's moist, it melts, it's kind of, I don't know. It's very, very good though.
It's like a Publix cake.
It is. So we're gonna be heading into the brew house. It's the craft beer room here inside of Busch Gardens Williamsburg. This is new. So we're gonna see the different kind of craft beers that they have on the menu. Wow, that's extensive. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at that. They've got Golden Road, Sierra Nevada, hazy little thing. They've got a lot of really awesome beers. So we're gonna just take a look at this beer menu and we'll get back to you. So we decided to go with, I went with an O'Connor's Blackberry Creamsicle. It's a blonde ale, but it looks red. Just look at that. And
looks cool.
It's fantastic. That's actually very good.
I was looking at this little SeaWorld sticker on the side of it. It's in little tiny letters. I don't know.
And then what'd you get?
The black cherry cider.
Yes.
It was a something black cherry cider.
Yeah, it was a black.
Yeah,
it was a black cherry hard cider, nonetheless. Yeah, no, I got it was a Cassiel Beer and Spirits. Hers was the O'Connor's.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, you had an O'Connor.
I think you'll like mine a lot.
All right, so let's do a switch off. So let's put them down. Let's switch them off.
Mine's really good.
Oh, mother of God. That's juicy. That you can taste the.
Yep.
Man, this gives Tennessee a run for its money right now. My gosh. This cider is something else, but it's still very, very good. This is the only drinks we're going to be getting today because I spent $30 on these drinks. It was $12.99 for 16 ounces for both of these.
But it was $4.30 tax.
Sales
because
tax.
the Virginia tax is $3 and that's a 5% surcharge for $1.30 just cause.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. I have no clue. We're gonna go ahead, drink our drinks, and head over to Pantheon. So right outside of Daus Festhaus, they have games and stuff like that. You can win Pokemon prizes. You can win cute little prizes. They've got Toss the Ring Mario prizes, which is really cool. We're gonna be heading over to Pantheon right now, but this used to be a dark ride called Dark Castle, and they usually only open. Yeah, like Dark Castle had Spider-Man ride vehicles, but it was set up like a spooky castle ride. Like Natalie can kind of describe it to you if
there was like a bunch of like ghosts and stuff and werewolves, I think, in the castle.
Yeah, there was.
And it was really cool. I miss it.
Yep, but if I walk back here, yeah, let me let's walk right back here. Let's take a look. It's actually kind of creepy knowing there's an abandoned attraction just sitting right back here.
It's like the only scary ride they have.
It really is. I kind of wish I got to experience this. Me too. One day, maybe they might bring it back, but there used to be statues that used to be right out here.
Were they like gargoyles?
Yeah, I believe. And they used to come to life in the attraction from the videos I've seen. I'll try to link a video in the description, but let's head over to Pantheon right now. Right back there is the entrance to the attraction. You had to walk all the way up in the courtyard. My gosh, I wish I could have gotten to go on this. My gosh. So for Hollow Scream, or I don't know if it's for Hollow Scream or for their beer fest, but Bar Castle is a nod to Dark Castle right outside. They should have put that here instead of that one. That's really weird, but heading on to Pantheon. So here we are right at the entrance to Pantheon. We are very, very excited to go on this new attraction. It's always fun to go on an attraction you've never been on.
We're in the inaugural year.
Yes, we are in the inaugural year. So it did open this year. So we're gonna get a little picture in front of that inaugural year sign. This is the world's fastest multi-launch coaster. So this is gonna be very fun. It looks like a taller Hagrid's up there.
My beer might wanna come out and say hi on that ride.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna put our stuff in a locker. The only camera footage you're gonna see from now on is gonna be on the GoPro, and that's when we get on the attraction. So wish us luck. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Harness the speed and strength of 5 Roman gods as you conquer Pantheon.
Here we go. All right, this is gonna be a good view. And right into the first inversion. Amazing. How do you feel? your ear is a little teased. Flip this guy around. Wow. I felt fantastic about that. That was really, really fun. My necklace almost came off. It swooped around my ear. But this was really, really fun. Pantheon, definitely give it a try. What would you rate it? 10. 10 out of 10. We're going to go back on in the back row now. We're going to head into a gift shop in Germany, just get some cold air and check some things out right in here. Let's see. Ooh, look at the Busch Gardens like spirit jerseys. Look at that. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, so now Busch Gardens has Spirit jerseys, really cool. I do want to get one of these like classic shirts before I leave. Like I don't know which one I want. I just have to really think about it for sure. But let's see, they've got some little snow globes here and some mugs. Yeah, just really cool stuff. We got a whole bunch of plushies and plush over there. They've got a whole candy and snack section here. So if you need your candy and snack fix while you're in the parks, cotton candy is 2 for $12 right now. So we're gonna head over to Trapper's Smokehouse, get some food on our pass, and then Griffin is our next stop as far as roller coasters are concerned. Hey Nat, look at this really cool beer mug. How much is that?
20 bucks.
20? That's not half bad for a beer mug. Yeah, yeah. And there's a koozie down there too. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Back row of Pantheon.
And strength of 5 Roman gods as you conquer Pantheon.
Alright. I know. We decided to just get our POV of it since we already got the front POV. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. First launch. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. This probably looks really weird. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Oh, it's the second launch. High. Oh, we're about to go all the way up. Ready, guys? You can see us going all the way up. Here we go. Oh, that betcha that looks really awesome right now. Oh, here we go. And back up. Oh. This is so much fun. Very smooth, too. Ah. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Upside down. How you doing? Sideways. Here we go. And that's it. That was even better in the back row, honestly. That is so much fun. Our hair, I bet you both of our hair is just a little messed up, but again, in the back row, how do you feel? 10 out of 10? So now that we're off of Pantheon, we can give our honest and true opinions. You alright?
I'm good.
Both Natalie and I truly agree that Pantheon is very reminiscent of Velocicoaster at Universal Studios Orlando. It's got a lot of the same like aspects of Velocicoaster, like the launches, the upside down moments. It's got a little bit of Hagrid's mixed into it. You can see it right in the back. That's the Hagrid's moment I'm talking about. Except it is very smooth for 70 or 75 miles an hour. It's very, very cool. For first-time riders, she was really thinking the front, you get to see everything, but the back, you get the feeling. You can feel it more. So first-time riders, front or back, what would you say?
Maybe the back.
The back, so you can feel it, and then go back around and ride the front. Do both, honestly. It's a different experience. Now, we didn't do the middle because we do have some other things to do. Like right now, we're headed to Trapper's Smokehouse and Griffin. So we're gonna do Trapper's Smokehouse first. Then we're gonna go ahead and do Griffin. But all in all, what would you give Pantheon?
9.
9? I know on the coaster you said 10, so you changed it a little bit?
I'm thinking.
You're thinking a little bit more?
Well, you know, if I just compare it to this park alone, then I would say 10.
Mm-hmm.
But if I compare it to other theme parks that have roller coasters, 9, because there are a lot of better ones.
You were saying Top Thrill Dragster.
Yeah,
it has a
like
Top Thrill
Forest.
Dragster moment, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a little mini version of it.
So, all in all, Pantheon is a very good coaster. We're in its inaugural year, so this is a brand new coaster, so it is still super smooth because it is brand new, just like Velocicoaster. But it does have the same ride harnesses as Velocicoaster as well, so we were very surprised.
I don't know if you're going to like that I say that, or this, but I might put it above Verbolten.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
think I might have to, just right above it.
just one tier above it, like, or maybe it's on the same plane, but just like a tiny bit.
Just a little higher. If I had to pick my number 1 in the park.
Okay, if you had to pick theming,
Verbolten.
Verbolten, speed and actual coaster, Pantheon, for sure. Pantheon, I think, is the best coaster in Busch Gardens Williamsburg right now. Yep. It really is. You heard it here, folks. So I did not know this, but apparently they have entertainment just around. Walk around entertainment. Yeah, and they have yeah, interesting. So they have like an undercover like kind of security. Hello, how you doing?
Oh, my word, sir. Wunderbar with the beard.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yours as well.
Oh, you flatter me too much.
You got this.
Day?
Oh, of course, of course.
That is what we love to hear. So, what exciting things have you been up to?
Pantheon.
Oh, see, now that is what I call a good day. Is that your favorite one?
Oh, of course. It's Pantheon and Verbolten is kind of like neck and neck for us.
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, the German engineering maybe should tip Verbolten into scales for you, but I mean, if it did, I mean, you know.
As far as theming and overall, like, area, Verbolten takes it for me.
You know, I knew we were going to get along. Yeah,
of course.
I had that feeling as soon as I saw your
beard. It's the beard, yes.
I'd like to see the red car in front of the Verbolten. Was it still there?
It's still there.
Yeah. Did Jason not fix it? Yeah.
No, Jason did not do the fixing it. Yeah, no.
Who crashed it?
It was not me. It was
my you?
It was Uncle.
Yeah, you know, you can say Uncle, but I was sitting in the back seat with my feet kicked up, snoozing away, and next thing I know, you were in the front seat. Uncle was nowhere to be seen, so I assumed you had to have
because Uncle hits me, and I ended up into the front seat.
Oh, so like as we crashed, he just pulled you into the front seat as he ducked out of the car. Yeah.
I hope he's not in the Black Forest. Let's just say that.
You know what? Did you see a very like tall, stringy fellow run by here?
No.
Little bun.
But I'm sure we'll find him one of these days.
Of course.
Well, we hope you have a lovely day.
Very nice meeting you both. Have a good day. Auf Wiedersehen. That was some really fun entertainment that we both encountered. The Verbolten talk was really, really fun. Now, last year when we came here, this wasn't roped off or fenced off.
Not only last year, but my entire life, there's always been
an egg.
Eggs, all of her eggs, and you can crawl in one of
her
them.
Eggs are still over there. They moved them. Oh, look at that. So let's look at that. They moved the eggs sort of like right over off to the side. I'm not going to get that because it's a splash area for kids, but I will still film where they used to be. That's kind of sad, but
well, at least they're moved right over there.
At least it is still here. Yes, I wonder.
I always used to crawl in them.
I wonder when the Dippin' Dot stands are still going to be open. Because like I've seen a few closed, and there's another part of the closed Skyliner.
It's open.
Wait, it's open. Oh, look at that. Here it comes. And up in the sky. Beware of the very steep hill. I don't think it's smart to park your strollers, especially with all your stuff in it, right down on the steep hill, because if that comes loose, guess what? It's just going straight down these stairs. And right, oh well, I wouldn't say right into the lagoon because it has a barrier, but if it didn't, it would have went right into the lagoon. I think we're gonna be passing under Loch Ness, aren't we?
Yeah, around the corner
yes.
there to the left.
So right over here to the left, this is where we have to go, and you pass under the Loch Ness. This is called Grimm's Landung, and I kind of wish they went over the top with the theming of Loch Ness and actually put a Loch Ness monster in the water. But last time we were here, we saw turtles. Look at that. Oh, they're playing the Three Caballeros. I guess we're just a little bit back at home now. You know what? We never really ride the Grand Fiesta Tour, right?
What do you mean?
We never ride the Grand Fiesta Tour anymore.
We've been on it.
We have in like the past year, but like
once.
Yes, but you know what? I feel like next time we go to Epcot, let's go give the Three Caballeros some love before they decide to close that down and turn it into Coco, because it's eventually gonna happen. We know it. But there's Loch Ness, guys. Look at that interesting double loop. I mean, let's there's the Skyliner coming on by, but we're gonna stop right here just to see Loch Ness come on by and at least do one of the two loops that it's doing. Now, I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm gonna get a little closer up to Loch Ness. And they actually have the Loch Ness Monster kind of portholes and like a little description of the Loch Ness Monster over there. But this is the oldest coaster known to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It was here when the park first opened. And it's, I think, one of the only one of its kind with that kind of double loop. But, and here it comes. It's coming around the corner. And it's gonna do the first loop. Here it is. And then it does have to go through the trees in order to make that second loop. Let's see if I can get up close before it does make its way around to that second loop. I can hear it coming around. So here it's coming by again. I think they took everybody off. And there's that second loop. And back down. So if you can't do stairs, I don't recommend taking this path down by Loch Ness because you're not going to be able to get up. These are very steep stairs that definitely do hurt your legs. And definitely wouldn't recommend that. But there is alternative ways to get down if you have strollers and or wheelchairs so that you do not hurt yourself, because going down all of these stairs with a stroller or a wheelchair, if a kid or yourself were to fall off, we're not even halfway up and we're already tired. We're gonna see you when we get up. Just in time, we see the train going by here. That is really, really fun. And this is where the entrance to Loch Ness is right up here. So this is your Loch Ness entrance, and we do have to get past Loch Ness in order to get to our destination. So we are gonna wait for the train to go on by. And there goes the rails opening up, and we can safely walk across the train tracks. I don't think we've ever done the train ride, did we? No.
In Dollywood, we haven't either.
In Dollywood, we haven't either, I know. So next time when we go back sometime in November, we are gonna be riding that train ride in Dollywood because we're excited about it. And they do have the little stable dogs right over here. Look how cute they are. They are way, way too cute. They're just playing around and just kind of lounging.
Puppies.
Do whatever they want. I bet you they've had a long, hard working day. So that little one right back there is missing an ear, but is still very cute anyway.
That's a playful one.
Oh, look. I guess it's water time. Well, you're covered in hay. And just outside, this is Eddie, because Eddie is not in his stable, so they're giving Eddie a little bit of outside time. So we're gonna come over and say hi. Please do not feed the animals, but hi, Eddie. Hi, buddy. You are so, so cute and very, very adorable. So I'm not too sure about how I feel about this, because it says Jack is back, but Jack is Horror Nights, and Jack is back is Jack the Clown's line. And this is Irish folklore tells us that the legendary trickster named Jack, he's a clown, he's a trickster too, outwit anyone, including the devil. When he died, Jack was not only turned away by the pearly gates, but also by the devil himself. In fear of being tricked again, the devil tossed Jack a hot coal and banished him forever. The coal was too hot for Jack to carry, so Jack put it in a hollow turnip, thus becoming known as Jack of the Lantern. Since he is doomed to find a place to haunt the people of Ireland Place, Jack-o'-lanterns outside of their homes keep Jack away. And now you know the legend of Jack of the Lantern. So it's basically why you have jack-o'-lanterns in Irish folklore, but the tagline Jack is back is Horror Nights. So I'm not too sure about how I feel about them using that tagline, but I do think that all of the pumpkins right over here, that's also reminiscent of Horror Nights as well. Wow. Did it die? Oh no, her man died. But look at this. We have another version of a flyer. It's called Finnegan's Flyer, as well as Toys of the Leprechaun. It's a little leprechaun shop. You can't go in there anymore.
In this box.
Yeah, I do. Let's take a look. So the inside of this gift shop is sort of set up like a fairy realm, like a fairy garden. You can see like the different colored lights and flowers up on the ceiling. We're gonna walk up here and just check out the different things. Last time I was here, I remember they had magic tricks in here, and they still do. It's really, really fun. They have a rope and ring trick and the classic Chinese linking rings, as well as some like witchcraft and spirit stuff in here. So this is kind of basically your spiritual fairy type shop. So if you like any of that stuff, definitely come over here and give it a check. Look at these cool statues. This is sort of like their old, like how Islands of Adventure used to be back before Harry Potter took its place. That was the Lost Continent, the old Lost Continent, the extension of it.
Yeah.
So, but still very, very cool. This is a place, unfortunately, we are not going to get to eat at. It's called Grogan's Pub. Grogan's Pub is not included in the all-you-can-eat, but you can get beer inside of that. But we chose to get beer inside of Germany. But yes, big pumpkin. This is a theater. They used to do shows in there, but now they serve pretzels, churros, and popcorn. I think that's going to be for Hollows Scream. But I do like the architecture in this area, and they do serve some Starbucks items. There's a band getting ready to perform. We're going to be traveling on our way. I do like the castle setup over here. Very, very fun. This is really cool too, extending the whole jack-o'-lantern theme. I wish we would have been able to come here for Hollow Scream, but unfortunately we are not. We are gonna miss it. Right over here are some wolves. I'm not sure if you can see them right there in the back. Let's see if I can get all the way around.
Things like that.
Is a condition called torsion, where the stomach will flip inside their body cavity.
Very beautiful.
This typically happens at older age as the ligaments and connective tissues inside the abdomen start to not really do their jobs as efficiently. So if the animal is really hyperactive, or they gorge themselves on food or water, and maybe enough stimulus to the if caught in time, it can be corrected via surgery at a vet's office. If it goes unnoticed and not caught in time, it definitely is a death sentence to the animal. But that is pretty common in wild wolves. And
even though there's only a few months left, this is the entire 2022 event lineup, all the way from Mardi Gras, St. Patrick's Day, Food and Wine, Summer Nights, all the way down to Hollow Scream and Christmas Town. So Natalie said this is kind of turning into a little bit of Dollywood, which it is to us. This is where the smokehouse is, right over here, Trapper's Smokehouse. So we're gonna go ahead and get some stuff from Trapper's, eat a little bit, and then go on Griffin. But this is a nice area. We're gonna travel down there, check some stuff out down there, but Trapper's Smokehouse, first thing to do. So this also reminds me a little bit of Fort Wilderness too, when we were just here for, well, just there. Oh, our unique smoking process creates a reddish color on our ribs and chicken. So just to let you know, if it's a little red or pink, it's not undercooked. But when we were there for Hoop-Dee-Doo musical review, this kind of feels like it. And here's the inside. So it's all log cabiny, and I think we already know what we're gonna get. The Trapper's Smokehouse sampler at $21.99. They do have also ribs and the signature smoked chicken, but this comes with ribs, chicken, and smoked beef brisket, as well as a yeast roll, waffle fries, and barbecue sauce. So that is really, really nice, as well as all of these amazing dessert selections as well. So this is gonna be something really, really awesome to get. So here is the Smokehouse sampler. You can hear Griffin right there in the background going right around.
So,
but what?
Our little passy pass was $35. We have gotten $106 worth of food today.
Oh yes, we would have been spending $106 if we wouldn't have gotten that pass. But look at this Smokehouse sampler. This looks amazing. The brisket looks juicy. We've got barbecue sauce in the middle, waffle fries, and we got an apple cobbler. So we're gonna switch sides and then get a review of this. So, Trapper's Smokehouse. We've got the Smokehouse sampler right here. You guys saw that. And I'm gonna get the cobbler first, only because the cobbler is gonna get cold.
This
so
is a $40 meal.
Yeah, this was a $40 meal.
This meal alone costs more than the all-day dining, which is insane to me. This is his kind of thing. I am not
the cobbler right down there, right deep in the middle. It's nice and warm. It's got a nice cinnamon flavor to it.
Are those chunks of apple?
Yes. big chunks of apple.
Ew.
Very, very good dessert. This was $6.99, the most expensive dessert on the menu.
It's one.
So, very much worth it for that. So now we're gonna move on to the other entree. We're gonna get the waffle fries off to the side.
I love waffle fries. It comes
This
with
is-
your entree.
It does come with your entree. I'm gonna try the barbecue sauce on its own.
It's good.
Ooh, okay. Has a lot more of a tang on the back end of that, like that hits the back of your throat. I'm gonna get a piece of brisket. It comes with 3 pieces of brisket.
We're back at Buc-ee's.
Yes, we are. All right. I'm gonna grab a brisket slice here.
It's so big.
I know,
Oh
like,
my goodness.
just take a look at that. That's the brisket slice. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this over and dunk it in some barbecue sauce. And we're gonna go with it.
Oh my goodness. Like 7. I don't know. Like a nice
Well,
bite.
that's good.
Not as good as Buc-ee's. But
Not as good as Buc-ee's, but still good. I mean, the brisket on its own.
I like the brisket on its own. You can really taste the flavor of it more.
You can. You can taste the rub, the spices. Very good.
A little salty.
It is. It's a little on the salty side. So here is your ribs. Right here. That's a nice rib. It's an okay rib. It's all about the taste, not the look.
How do you feel? I feel mixed emotions.
I don't know.
That's
I mean, I don't know if I like the food from. I mean the brisket from. I mean I like the Buc-ee's brisket better. It's just the ribs for me.
Oh, they're not it.
I don't know if I like them better at Hoop-Dee-Doo Review or here. I mean,
Are they any good?
they are good. It's just that I wish they were sauced more. They're more of like a dry rubbed rib versus a really barbecue-y sauced up rib. But it's not bad. It's not a bad rib.
It's alright.
I mean, look at this one. I mean, this one was the end of it, and they kind of cut in the middle, like the chunk taken out of it. But we do have the rotisserie chicken next,
Oh my goodness.
and it's a barbecue rotisserie chicken. So I'm gonna cut a little piece off of this chicken. We're gonna cut into it. All right. I'm gonna take a couple of pieces of chicken. You wanna take a couple of pieces of chicken? I think that's a piece of chicken I got off right for you. All right, here we go. I think the food in Germany, the chicken in Germany was better.
Really?
In Daus Festhaus. Yeah. I like theirs better, believe it or not.
Really?
This is
I felt theirs was more dry than this one.
well,
This one's a little juicier.
the flavor of this one I don't like as much. This is juicier, but I like the flavor of the one at Daus Festhaus more. Let's try it. Let's try a fry. Waffle fries. Cold.
Yeah.
Not hot.
But
Cold.
they're fine.
But they're alright.
They're
Yes,
crispy.
they are.
They're not soggy or anything.
Mm.
You know.
And this is a yeast roll. They give
What
you
the
a roll.
heck is a yeast roll?
So here's a roll. It feels on the dry side. I'll see. You need water to get this one down. This is not the best roll I've had. Nope. That's like
Chewy.
very chewy. I don't like that at all.
It's very hard. It's not.
The
like,
roll is not fresh. It is fresh baked, I think, every morning, but it's not warm and soft. It's like hard, and it's already flaking apart. Like you can already see like little pieces falling off of it. It's just.
It tastes like just like white bread. Like it doesn't have.
Yeah,
much
it tastes like
flavor.
stale white bread.
But
It's
that's
not good.
fine.
It's all right. I mean,
Whatever.
the brisket is the better thing on this menu. Not gonna
And it's
lie.
a good thing you get a lot of it.
Yes, you do get a nice big chunks of brisket. I mean, if you want a little more flavor, put the barbecue sauce on top of it. So, this meal,
6 out of 10.
6.5. Just for the apple cobbler, I might give it a 7, but because apple cobbler,
6.5.
the sampler is a 6.5. The cobbler might take it up a 0.5, maybe a whole point to 7.5. No, I think it's gonna stay at 6.5.
Go with a 6 here.
So,
But the German place is always #1. Always.
I think we've determined that.
Yeah, every year. That's the only place I eat at every year with my dad when he would come here. That's like the only place we eat at because it's the best. But they don't have the show going on right now.
No, they don't. I think they're preparing for Hollow Scream and getting their show inside. So, but all in all, I mean, for right now, we do have one more food pass before we leave this park. So we're gonna see if we can get one more food item before we leave, and one more little entree to fill us up before we leave the park. Dang, Griffin, you loud, man. We're gonna head on Griffin next. I'm glad the GoPro camera is working out for us. For those people who didn't see our pass, I'm not sure if I showed it yet or not. I think we had to get right on the attraction, but this is your camera, like hands-free device card, and it says wrist-mounted camera, and it's got the name of the supervisor and the signature and today's date. But you do need this in order to film on the attractions, so make sure you get it so you do not either have to take your camera off before you get on the attraction and or get kicked out of the ride and have to walk all the way up to the front of the park and get that. The team was still very accommodating. I do thank the team so much for that. So thank you guys over at Verbolten for an amazing time. We really do love our theme park animals. We really, really do. So I didn't even know they had this here too, but they have monster trucks. This is so cool. Like they have things you can crash into and stuff. This is awesome. How much are they? It's $5 for 12 tokens, $1 for 2 tokens. So it's $2 for a play. Oh my gosh. It's $1 for a play. So I kind of want to do that. I have $1. So when we come out of Griffin, I want to do this. We are currently going to put our stuff in the locker when we go on Griffin. I do have my wrist-mounted GoPro camera, handy dandy. So we're going to go on Griffin. And so from here on out, the only footage you are going to see is POV footage on the GoPro.
Now prepare to enjoy the power and speed of the mythical Griffin.
go. Woo! Say ah! As in ah! No, Pantheon takes the cake. This was her favorite ride last year, but now it's Pantheon. So we're gonna see when we get out. And our last ride of the day was one of the first rides here at the park, the Loch Ness Monster. We are very excited for this. So apparently Loch Ness closed at 6 o'clock. We paid for a locker and everything, so right now we're gonna go see if we can get that $2 refund for the locker, because the lockers weren't roped off, and there was just a little sign in chalk that says Loch Ness closes at 6 o'clock. So now we know for next time, but right now we're just gonna head to guest services, and then after, go find some food. Side note, if you're ever experiencing any locker issues, go to the Emporium, not guest services. That's where you're going to get any of your locker issues resolved, because it's the Emporium that deals with the issues, not guest services. So, the restaurants, keep this in mind. Some close at 6:30, some close at 6, so we weren't able to use our last all-day dining deal. Very sad, but we did make it up by getting some treats in the confectionery. We got 2 chocolate-dipped Oreos, and then 1 sea salt caramel and dark chocolate truffle. So we're gonna dig out our Oreos each. Let's do that one. So this is a white chocolate drizzled. And go ahead and dig yours out. So I like this. This is really nice. These, it was 1 for, I think, like,
it was like
2 something, and then 3.
For 2.
Yeah, like 3 and some change for 2. So, oh, you didn't even show yours, and you just started biting. There it is.
That's good. I'm gonna finish it in the car.
You're not gonna let me try yours?
No. Yeah, you can try it. It's probably very similar to yours.
Here. We're gonna swap.
What is this one?
It's white chocolate drizzled on top of dark.
Stranger Things.
I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for this or not. I really hope not. So I'm gonna try and talk louder than music. Here's the truffle. The truffle's already getting on my fingers, so.
Yeah, it's warm out here, so they're melting pretty quick.
Oh. Oh.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
A burst of caramel. But that's good. Oh, that's really good. That's better than the Oreos. See, I prefer that better than the Oreos, really.
The Oreos are alright. This is better.
It's really rich chocolate, the sea salt, the caramel, all a very good treat.
Just swap it in.
I'm just going to finish it. And just like that, our adventures here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg come to a close. How do you feel about the entire day?
It was hot, but it was fun.
It was really, really fun. Favorite part of the day? I think we both might agree.
What is yours?
Pantheon.
Yeah.
Pantheon. Pantheon really takes the cake on best coaster here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Underneath that really is Verbolten. We didn't get to go on Loch Ness. I'm very sad about that.
It's
so
okay.
I have to wait another year to go on Loch Ness. But we did get to go on Griffin, Pantheon, and Verbolten today. Verbolten twice, Pantheon twice, and Griffin once. We had some amazing food here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. What takes the cake is Daus Festhaus, the Germany pavilion. Right underneath that, I think I would put Marco's Polos Marketplace with the Asian dishes.
Yeah.
And then right underneath that, I would put the Trap House. The Smokehouse. Trapper's Smokehouse. I had Trappers and Smokehouse in my head at the same time, so that's why I said that. But do you agree with that?
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
A good ranking
there. Best food that we had today.
Best food item?
Best food item, yeah.
Well, I like the, what's it called?
The Knockwurst.
Yep. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Knockwurst in Germany was very good. The snap on the Knockwurst was very good.
And the potatoes were good, too.
The potatoes, yeah, gratin potatoes were good.
And the sauerkraut was really
Yeah,
warm.
just overall, the entire dish in Germany, if you're looking to get anything, definitely get it. Those people who are looking to save money, definitely get the all-day dining
we
because
almost triple the amount of what we
what was
paid.
what was our final total?
I think it was $104.
$104, and we paid $35 for the all-day dining. Buy it in advance versus buying it at the park. It's going to be more expensive, plus a 5% surcharge with like tax and stuff like that.
That is 3 times as much as we paid.
That is 3 times.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. For the value of getting that, if you're only a couple, definitely get it. If you're like a family of 4 or 5, maybe get 2 and share because they're big portions. So you're not gonna go wrong with doing anything. Guys, if you enjoyed all the travels that you've seen today, the first video that you've seen, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all of the videos out on our channel right now. I will link a couple in the description below. Follow us on social media at magical.memories.travel. We're gonna see you in Colonial Williamsburg tomorrow morning. Bye now.
Bye.